Rachael Jayne here, checking in to say hi, and the time is getting closer, but I'm really looking forward to visiting Chicago. I'm shooting this in the evening. I've had a big day. We actually did our live stream today, and it's one of the blessings that I get to be able to work from home as well as come and meet you and lots of other ladies from all around the country and all around the world. And this is sort of what we've been doing. This is our living room being taken over. And I thought for this video, it might be a good thing to share my 3 biggest vulnerabilities that began, or really came up for me when I started doing my own business. And some of you may be able to relate to this. And then when I get to see you on February 10 at the big event, I'd like to go over some of the practices that have really supported me to get past that. And the first is the fear of judgment. You know, when I started, I wasn't doing a whole lot for my business, even though I wanted to. I wanted to be an inspirational speaker and coach and really make a difference, but the fear of judgment was pretty strong. And I think that that's normal, but what we're going to do is uncover really what's at the root of the fear of judgment. The second thing that really stopped me is what I call my shadow of ordinary. So I don't know if any of you have done any shadow work before, but the Jungian concept of whatever is in your unconscious goes into the shadow, but it still affects your life. And I was all focused on, I need to be extraordinary, it needs to be amazing, it needs to be perfect. And because I was fearful of being ordinary and didn't want to own the part of me that was ordinary, especially in the beginning, I wasn't putting myself out there and being visible and courageously expressed as I am more so now. And you know, sometimes people don't understand the concept of shadow work, but essentially it's about being able to own all parts of you. Because if you get a resistance to not wanting other people to think you're ordinary, you're not going to put things out. And in the beginning of doing your business, or the first few years, there's going to be times where you do things that are pretty ordinary. I know that I have, and it's just part of the mastery. It's just part of the mastery. And the third thing that really hooked me up early on was fantasy, and that I was more in love with the rock star I was in my imagination than making the business a reality. And so a question for you around that: do you have those moments where you just know you're meant to make a big impact? You know you're amazing. You know at some point Oprah's going to come knocking. You know you're a rock star at what you do, but you are more in love with that than really getting down to making it a reality. Well, I was. So we're going to bust out of some of those things, the fear of judgment, some shadow work, and also to help you feel like you're in your magnetic presence, your feminine presence. For those of you that don't know me well, you're like, who is this woman who's walking around her living room like this? I am the author of the book Powerful and Feminine, which is about how to increase your magnetic presence and attract the attention that you want. And I'm the creator of the Art of Feminine Presence trainings that we hold worldwide. And we have a lot of certified teachers with us now teaching the work. And I know some of you are there in Chicago at WESOS. So I'm really looking forward to meeting my AFP sisters and many of you that are new. And when I'm not traveling, like I said, I get to change my home into a studio, and that's what we did today. So looking forward to sharing as much as I possibly can in the day with you there. And hopefully these 3 things, just something to think about over the next week. Your fear of judgment, how does it stop you? Your shadows, how does it stop you? And just being in your imagination a little too much, other than really making it a reality in your life. See you soon, everyone. Bye.